It's been a decade since Roma sat alone at the top of Serie A, but the giallorossi are now just 90 minutes away from pulling clear of their rivals at the summit. Milan know what it's like to breathe that rarefied air. The rossoneri had been league leaders outright before drawing their last two games. A big opportunity for Roma. Napoli held last evening at home to Como. It does mean the giallorossi can go top of the pile on their own for the first time in 10 years, provided they can take maximum points away at Milan. That is a big if. Manuel Pascali, what do Roma need to do tonight to get the better of Allegri's side? Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Patrick. Yes, it's an important game. Roma obviously needs, it's always not an easy place to come here. It's San Siro, but Roma loves to play here. In the past, they show some great performance with Totti, De Rossi. They need some spark from their talented players up front, Dybala plus Sulle.
That's loose from Maignan. It came off Cristante and runs for El Ainaoui. Now he finds Cristante. What a chance! It's just wide.
Yeah, great start. There is no deflection on Cristante's shot, who's playing in more an advanced position compared to the Roma we've seen the past recent years. Like now we win the ball back and immediately Cristante, then he tried to place it.
Mancini's ball in behind, missed by Bartesaghi. This is Celik. Still there for Zeki Celik. Nearly reached Dybala. Ricci's lost the ball. El Ainaoui. Maignan able to gather.
And the second time in the first 6 minutes that Roma is knocking to Maignan door. Again winning the ball back immediately here. Poor touch from Ricci. And then El Ainaoui had the chance to strike.
Dybala with the free kick. De Winter cleared, but this is Celik. First touch stopped him from taking the shot on goal. Soler bending it in, and Ndika just had to hit the target.
What a chance this was, again coming from the sweet left foot by Sule. Another brilliant assist.
Wesley, El Ainaoui making the run to open up some space. Cristante, Dybala, Cristante again, they've worked it well. This is Wesley, and Maignan again with a comfortable save.
Yeah, Roma are moving the ball so well. We don't know what he's saying inside the dressing room. This can be a mind games, no, between the Gasperini and maybe the press to take off pressure by Roma players, but maybe in the dressing room we say, lads, we have to try it.
Yes, both Allegri and Gasperini playing down their potential title chances. Celik. That's a good-looking ball. Here's Paulo Dybala. It's wide of the post.
I think for a second he thought that De Winter was going to meet that ball. He was not expecting the cross from Celik to reach him there. Then obviously after a kind of poor first touch, he went with the outside of his left foot there, too wide.
It's forward towards Soler, who tried to hit it on the full.
Yeah, because you realize that was a good idea.
Here's Soler. Now Wesley arriving. Wesley's effort. Again, they keep hitting it straight at Maignan. Pavlovic, Gabby and De Winter the aerial threats from the back. In by Bartesaghi. Pavlovic seemed to lose his bearings.
Yeah, always a threat. Fofana was there as well.
But I think it's fair to say, based on the first 25 minutes, Roma have been the better team.
Yeah, of course, creating enough to open the score.
Celik picking the pocket of Bartesaghi, Sole, Cristante. This is Elainawi, who was on his way down as he got the shot away.
And again, that was promising, but somehow AC Milan are able to recover with the numbers. Here Sule finding Cristante, ball for Elainawi here in the middle of 5 rossoneri players. Wasn't able to find a clear shot.
Modric takes the corner, Svilar called, came and claimed.
Yeah, there wasn't Cuckoo on Svilar.
Now Celik, it's 4v3 here. Sole, Wesley calling for it on the far side. Mattias Sole. It's an awkward one for Dybala to control. Silly challenge from Fofana.
I think the referee's got spot on, because look, Dybala is shielding the ball, putting his body in between the ball and Fofana.
Elainawi for Sole, completely mishit.
Yes, because I think Elainawi pass has got too much power.
Bartesaghi, home crowd are starting to grumble. Nearly given away there to Dybala, who did score at that end of the ground in front of the Curva Sud here last season. A terrific goal combining with Dovbyk. Cristante for Dybala. And on for Wesley. It's another lovely counter-attack from Roma. Wesley running it to Winter. Wesley, Dybala again. They've not worked the goalkeeper.
Yeah, and another chance for Roma. I think Wesley Patrick there has to be more brave and take the Winter on. Completely different pace.
Wesley teasing it in. Endika, again it's his header. This one was tame.
Yeah, it was not an easy header. The ball was too high. It's not easy to generate enough power to trouble Mignon.
We were very quick to praise Allegri and Milan at the start of the season, but in recent matches are we starting to see some of the limits that Allegri's Juventus had in his second spell? They don't seem to be creating a lot of chances. Salamakas looking for Nkunku. Elainawi lent into Nkunku. It is a Milan free kick.
Yeah, it's a foul. I think they are missing one of their best players. We mentioned Rabiot absence, but Pulisic is the one that can make things happen. So I think they're still looking to find the starting 11. I don't know if what's going to happen when Pulisic will be back, if we're going to see Leao plus the American up front.
Pulisic hopefully back in time for next week's game at the Tardini. That's the Saturday night match away at Parma. Rabiot probably the other side of the November international break. Modric with the free kick. Svilar's missed it. I think it was his own defender that headed it clear. Rafael. It's a good ball in, Endika away. Will be a corner unless Celik can get there. He can't.
Yeah, brilliant. This one by Endika, because that ball was interesting by Leao.
Modric with the ball in. Gambia had the chance at the near post.
Yeah, that was a decent chance, probably the best one for the Rossoneri.
Celik. Cristante. Zeki Celik. Ricci had to relinquish hold. Here's Ricci now in possession. Salamakas starting to wander. And here's Leao. Pavlovic getting forward. Rafael takes on Endika. He's too quick for him. Rafael. Pavlovic! It's the defender who gets the goal. But this opener is all about Milan's number 10, Rafael with the assist.
Yeah, but Patrick, watch this player will to get on the score sheet as soon as AC Milan, as soon as Salemakas received the ball at the edge of his own box. Watch the number 31 immediately going forward. Then the ball, obviously, as soon as they reached the layout, only one thing in his mind: go and drive at Endika. But Pavlovic is there. Watch here. Celik is losing the ball, then ball into Ricci. Salemakas the edge of the box. Look, Pavlovic. Too quick, but look his desire.
Wesley had to let go there for fear of a yellow card for pulling the shirt. Fofana for Nkunku. Svila with the save.
It's a try by Nkunku.
Given away to Bartizaghi, and here's Leao. He can run at Mancini. Bartizaghi in support this time. Leao, Bartizaghi, and it's wide from Fofana.
What a chance this was, but look, watch AC Milan. Every time they win the ball back, look, they sprint forward like proper 100 meters athletes. And this is a huge chance that AC Milan might regret at the end of the match, because there you need to find the target.
We might be seeing the limitations of Roma, and Nkunku's done well. Rafa Leao, it's sat up so invitingly. Pavlovic wins the header. Fofana goes home. Milan showing the fine margins at the top end of Serie A. Don't take your chances, you might be punished. Strahinja Pavlovic certainly seized his moment. Rafa Leao, the difference between the two sides at the break. Technically the goal was scored by Strahinja Pavlovic, but so much of its creation came courtesy of the Rossoneri number 10. They're immediately on the front foot with Ricci. They nearly opened up a 2-goal lead.
Surely they don't have to give chances away like they just did. After an easy long ball towards Nkunku, and this is not far away from Svilar goal.
Kone, Ricci's won it back. This is Nkunku, Leao in the channel. Nkunku, Salemakas, it's run for Fofana. Another chance for Milan, this time Svilar with a big save.
Yeah, Patrick, I think AC Milan.
Fofana regains possession. El Ainaoui keeping hold of the ball. Dybala, terrific tempo to this match. Dybala turned down Wesley, now he's forgot the ball. Modric in behind for Rafa Leao. Still Leao, dropping the shoulder. And Svilar is there, Mancini did enough.
I think AC Milan created more chances in the first 2 minutes of the second half, in the whole first 45 minutes. And now Roma has been lucky to be not 2-0 down.
Given away by Cristante. Fofana releasing Salemakas. Good positive first touch, Salemakas. This is Rafa Leao, still Leao! Good save, Svilar.
That's a tremendous save by Svilar. Great move by Nkunku. We're gonna appreciate that again. Salemakas receiving the ball in transition again. Wesley's too far away. Look this, Nkunku attracting Dika plus Mancini. And then here, the Portuguese winger against the number 23. This is a brilliant, brilliant save. Look here. That's a decent one.
Razor-sharp reflexes from Svilar because it was deflected off Mancini. Modric with the corner. Pavlovic was nearly there. It came off Nkunku and hit the post. That would have been a fortuitous goal for Milan, not that they would have cared.
That's a chance to kill the game. And now Roma have been lucky to be just one goal down.
Here's Pavlovic with the ball in. It's run for Salamakers. Back in it goes. Pavlovic round the back. He can square it here. Instead, he went for goal himself. He was offside. Nkunku away from Mario Hermoso. He's done really well here. Nkunku, Ricci tried to place it. Another save for Svila. Bartesaghi away. Hermoso beaten in the air. It's dropped for Leao. And again, he can run at Endika. It's a mismatch for pace. Rafa Leao. The deflection this time takes it behind.
Patrick, we were talking about all the 50-50 balls. Roma was winning the first half. Now it's the opposite. AC Milan are winning all the scrappy balls in the half.
Leon Bailey with the pace. Now he's found Pellegrini, who's dangerous from this sort of position. Wesley sends it in, missed by Bartesaghi. Almost an own goal off Ricci. It's just a corner.
Yeah, I think Roma needs more presence in the middle of the box. Wondering if Gasperini will add Dovbyk soon. Near could have gone anywhere. Ricci.
Bailey into the box. No one at the back post. Wesley is there. Now Pellegrini for Dybala. Back for Pellegrini. He is capable.
Yeah, good combination in between two technical players.
Not quite the beating heart of Milan's play this evening, but still an integral figure. Salamakers, nice touch for Fofana. Very heavy cross, but this is Bartesaghi. And what a chance for Ricci. Rafa Leao can't score, it's off the line from Hermoso.
Incredible. How did Milan miss this chance? By the way, watch the touch by Bartesaghi.
Artem Dovbyk then. So Celik withdrawn. Gasperini is giving it a go. Endika. Cristante. Dovbyk for Pellegrini. Free kick on the edge of the box. It was too firm a challenge with the stud showing.
Yeah, that's a sore one for Pellegrini. At the edge of the box.
Pellegrini hits the wall. Penalty to Roma. What an opportunity now for the Giallorossi. We've seen a spate of these in recent times. It's much like De Winter against Pisa here. An outstretched arm means Roma have the chance from 12 yards. Dybala to equalise, saved by Maignan. That is a captain's contribution, and it is a weekend of big penalty saves in Serie A. First Milinkovic-Savic for Napoli, and now Mike Maignan of Milan. Back for Bailey. Leao has cramp. On go Roma, Baldanzi. Wesley's cross. That's Endika. Nice try.
It was not easy because the ball was just bit behind Endika. 1 minute to go, 1.5 minutes to go. There was another decent ball in by Wesley.
Roma have to win the flick on. Gabbia is there. The referee's seen enough. Big win for Milan. The 6-pointer goes the way of the Rossoneri. Pavlovic with the only goal after A wonderful solo run from Rafa Leao.